Massive champion compensation. Yes, compensation in the scheme and form of champions. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then feast your eyes on this. Arena rank corrections. Oh my god. Seeing this in your inbox will be a welcomed thing. Why are these particular bits of compensation being shipped out to everybody? Not everybody, sorry. I shouldn't say the word everybody because it's not everybody. It's actually people who grinded in Arena. The biggest kind of reasoning for this is based on something I've covered on the channel. If you don't know what I covered this on the channel. Amount of times I have to say it. I've covered this. But yeah, if you don't know, I'm going to give you a quick booster of things, and it's based on this back in December, which was the Terms of Service Violator Action Report, where it looks to, as it says here, it took action against 915 cheating accounts. More importantly, today we also took action on 2,515 accounts that we found to be cheating and botting in Arena in the last 6 months. Very important because a lot of people do take those accounts where they've gathered some of the best champions in the game, and then they'll spin those accounts. I say spin those accounts. I can't remember the correct terminology, but they basically will then sell on those accounts that have those champions, and it kind of it sucks really because then other people are getting an unfair advantage. So that's the pay to win kind of element to the game where you're paying someone else to win for you, and then you buy their account. But that's not all. That's not just a small segment of things. It is a continuation of things. But also, and then the main thing about this particular bit of coverage is that they said that we also know that some of these accounts placed high enough in Arena rankings to have bumped some summoners that played legitimately for those ranks. That's very important because then Kabam made the decision and said that to those summoners who want to apologise and ensure that we will make this right. This is going to be a long manual process, so we ask your patience and understanding in the first quarter of 2022, January to March. So they're already kind of 1 month kind of ahead of the game, which is good. It does come at a time where Kabam aren't doing very well when it comes to their community developer relations, so I must admit, take your W's where you can with a developer, and this is a big W, especially for those that have grinded meticulously out for arenas and have been incredibly let down with this not being dealt with. Now granted, Kabam do have to do better in future to try and stop these at the face value or the kind of initial kind of grind into Arena, because then it's unfair, because look, those people just make accounts again. And unless they permanent ban them, there is not much actually on offer. I've got to tell a story at some point about something. I mean, I will go in more details on this on a video. So to the person that contacted me and said that they'd used mods, right, on MCOC and kind of went through some content, they were banned within 2 hours, okay? And then that particular person then returned back to the game after their banning, which I think was a 1-week ban. And all that content that they did with those mods, they get that progression kept. So I honestly, and they'll probably keep those rewards as well. I need to try and find out about that element, but I want to say they will. Banning is, unless it's a permanent ban, you're just not sorting these people out. And then it has to come to a point where you might have to, Kabam might have to consider IP banning. And that would be more effective to create a more fairer balance to the game and tackle this stuff head on. But, what, we 7 years down the line and this stuff is only being considered now. And Kabam just do a lot of things very much backwards. A lot of the kind of innovation when it comes to security, when it comes to a lot of elements of the game, it's just on the back burner. It all kind of that they don't know what they're doing with it. But in any case, wish them well and all that stuff to get this better, but we've got to move on. We're finding summoners that bumped the top 100 or top 500 of the arena due to these accounts. We'll be granting those summoners with the rewards they should have earned. This is why I've seen loads of messages. I've seen stuff on Twitter, on the Discord. We've got here in the Discord at the moment. This is the RichTheMan Discord, so this is my Discord. In there, this is interesting. So Flexus mentioned that he got 2 times, so he got the champion and a dupe of Black Widow, and he said had to really dig back to find it was 579, right? And that 579 position, obviously we don't see like what that is there, but that's 79 positions or more that he has then been upgraded, especially for the cutoff, which here that particular cutoff was 37, 33 mil or something like that. He says it's mainly like, it could be the 37 mil or something with it. Oh, 35 mil, sorry, the 35 mil there. I need to read properly. But yeah, you kind of really get the idea that on those two arenas, like he has been, that something had happened, something being like upgraded, degraded. Either way, it looks like, you know, he's been looked after. Kyle as well with the null arena, because the null arena went absolutely bonkers, and that means that that was kind of inflated by those bots. You know, perfect example can be like, again, like all the stuff that I've got in there in my notifications from people. It's good to see. Like even like people didn't expect it. There, like a Mr. Negative there for Curtis, which is great. And I think there was one other, yeah, like Spider-Ham, Mazoa got Spider-Ham. And to give you a real idea, like this arena was back in June. So Kabam are retrospectively, I think that's the correct word, retrospectively going back to deal with these particular situations. But it's like, it is, it's great. Like this is really, really good that Kabam are deciding to do this, because it's just like, it is so unfair for players to have done extensive arena grinds and not find that they got the champion. I'm talking like really extensive kind of grinds, and yeah, it's like it's pretty sad, but it's good to see. Like especially like here, it's like a thread here by DNA 3000 on it. So arena clause came down to Chimney today. Thought it would be interesting to compare which champs I got and what my rank was. Now I don't really do so much of an extensive arena grind actually over the time period. I'm just interested in units, to be honest. But you know, we've got like a real interesting one here by DNA 3000, just kind of talking about like positions that he got in those particular arenas and other stuff like that. Yeah, so this is it's all good, and it is an interesting read because he's saying like 17 places for Voodoo, incredible 68 places for Void out of 100. So that's incredible. Like the amount of cheaters in like arenas, and that's just the thing. Like I don't want to say like this is kind of like, have these cheaters gone? Have we got new cheaters in? Because we more than likely have. It just needs to be dealt with quicker. 5-star featured, it was 44 places, 96 places for Hercules. Hercules, again, between Hercules and Null, must have been the most botted arenas, like, ever. But, you know, that, again, it is what it is, and all that stuff. And I'm going to, like, stop the video there, because I want to make a video about the Lunar event, and then we've got another video about the, what is it called? Balances, the balance system. And I need to get coffee, because I need to wake my ass up. In any case, everybody, hope you're going to have a lovely day. I'm going to try and have a lovely day, working through that Lunar event. Going to do some videos right now on that. Make sure to check out some other content, which will be located on screen right now. And I will see you in the next video. What's your thoughts on this? Put it in the comment section down below. Are you happy to see this back and Kabam actually dealing with this stuff? You know, or do you think that the bots are going to come back? Thoughts in the comment section.